Yo, what's up, guys? I thought we would get into Matthew chapter 6, verse 19 to 24. And we really got to remember this because as believers, we shouldn't focus so much on the world as much as God. And this group of verses really gets into that. Let's get into it. All right. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. The eye is the lamp of the body. If your eyes are healthy, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eyes are unhealthy, your whole body will be full of darkness. If then the light within you is darkness, how great is that darkness? No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one or love the other, or you'll be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. Think about this, guys. You know, I'm sure a lot of us are pretty well off. I hope that for those who aren't, that you get out of that situation and that you get better. And generally, it's okay to enjoy life, to enjoy the things God has given us. You know, that if you got some money, hey, enjoy, whatever. But, big, extreme but. Think about it. What is a root of all sin? It's pride, right? And if you got all of this money and you're just trying to have it for yourself, that's greed. That's greed, bro. And you cannot serve two masters. God is right here. You cannot serve two masters. You can't just be on the edge and serve both God and the things of this world. That if you are willing to put your relationship with God on the line just for money or for some worldly thing, that's horrible, dude. So think about it. The best way to live your life on this world is not to even be attached to the world. Because if you are, look at consumerism. So many people are following all these different trends and things, and they're never, ever, ever happy. They're never fulfilled. If they don't have God in their hearts, they're not fulfilled. I mean, these things to have in the world, I mean, it's great. It's good. It's all right. You know, certain things in the world that are not related to religion, but it's all vanity, right? It's all gonna disappear. And you need to really have a sense of morality. You really need to have dedication to God. That if you are a man of God, you can't just put one foot in one world and one foot in the other. And also, think about it. It's way better to invest in God because these rewards that you get from God, it's not designed to further your greed or to further yourself. It's designed to save you. And yet, what does the world do? The world makes you want to feel good. The world makes you want to boost your ego. Let's get to the first part once again. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy and where thieves break in and steal. That is describing that all this stuff in the world, all this stuff that you have, it comes to pass. What if a tornado or some natural disaster tears up your house, right? I mean, what if you got the L5, you got the PS5, bro, and some storm comes in and breaks it, bro? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna be distraught for life, or are you gonna say, "Hey, I mean, it's bad, but I'll recover from it, and I know that I got God, and the Lord is so much more important than L5 or the Xbox or whatever you got." All right, that the Lord is so much better than the things I have in life, that I take joy and delight knowing that I have security beyond this world, that no matter what happens to me, that I get to be with God and that I get to be able to have a clean, humble mind that is as selfless as possible. Is it a perfect mind? No, because we're still sinners and by nature we are still fallible, right? We're still sinners that need constant repentance every day, every week, every year, every part of our lives. But we take delight in knowing that we got treasures in heaven and that we aren't serving two masters, right? That we love God and that we hate the world. We hate what the world is doing. We don't hate the people, but we hate the sinfulness of the world, the depravity. Do you really want to live your life in just knowing, oh, we're on this big ball of rock and that's it, and we're just going to die and we're going to be in oblivion and nothing is going to happen? I don't know about you, but that seems like a really depressing worldview. And if you think that that's realistic, I understand. That totally makes sense for someone who's an unbeliever who just doesn't understand religion because they think that there's nothing to back it up. That's a conversation for another time. But let's be for real. It's good to have some hope. It's good to know that there's something beyond this world, that there is a book, this book right here, the gospel. All right, regardless of the specifics, regardless of what edition you have, as long as you have a general copy of the Bible, in general, you will see recurrences of the same message, the same teachings in general, right? You overall got the same paraphrasing. But here, what is it? No one can serve two masters. You cannot serve both God and money. That you should be prepared that one day you're going to get your stuff swiped. That someone's going to take your stuff, that you're going to get a demotion in your job. You're not going to have as much as you would like. But you're going to be like, I'm fine. I have God. I have these things that at least keep me alive. And that, hey, if in some freak situation I die, I know that God is waiting for me. That I'm not just worshiping God to get into heaven, but I'm worshiping God to have a relationship with Him, because hell is separation from God. It's not really punishment, as nearly as much as it is separation from God. So I'm humble in having God. I don't need to care too much about the world. God bless, guys. Love you, and have an amazing day.